Palace Museum. Before you enter this Palace Museum, we would like to tell you the story of the Asante people. On the African continent, the Asantes are located in West Africa. They inhabited the central portion of Ghana. This mass tropical forest region has been inhabited by. We are occupying fighters. Kill 1,000, and 1,000 more will surface to face you. The Asante people were led by spiritual leaders. Through wars and conquests, the Asantes established a powerful kingdom which covered most of what is presumed to be the soul of the Asante nation. The Asantehene, who is the occupant of the golden stool, therefore is accorded the highest honor and respect. He is the head of the Asante nation.
Akwaaba, you are welcome to the Menshia Palace Museum. Please start the tour here with this drum, known as Tupapine. That's the talking drums. And these drums were being played in the olden days as a means to communicate to the king. But now, these drums are being played on festivals and other special occasions. And all these are palanquins for the king. Whenever there's a festival and the king is coming, the king is being carried in one of them. They will carry the king on their shoulders. Majesty, with the help of this head pad made out of dry plantain leaves, we will carry the king on our shoulders, we will carry the queen on our head. Because women are the head of the family, but the men are the strength of the family. So this is for the queen mother, called Seko, and these are for the king, called Apakan. Whenever the king is coming out to a festival, he walks according to the rhythm of this drum, called Impinti, Your Majesty. And this is known as the shoulder drum, played hanging on our shoulders. We call it Jamadudu. The chest drum, we call it Impintintwa, played on our chest, and the dondon, played in our armpits. Shall you please continue, Your Majesty? Painting over here, Your Majesty, and that's the painting of our 14th king, called King Prempeh II. And this is the first colored painting in Kumasi in 1950. A woman from Hungary came to Akoside to see the king. He saw how the king was seated, took a picture of the king, went home, and made the first colored painting 75 years ago. Your Majesty, where we are was the office for the kings. The 3 kings stayed here as their palace. Our 13th king, King Prempeh I, our 14th king, King Prempeh II, and the 15th king, King Opoku II. Then we have some colonial telephones our kings were using, Your Majesty. Behind us was the king's library, the various books they used to read. Our first king to have this much. And here was used by the king to receive visitors. And this came from Sanyo, a Japanese company, but it's not working anymore. And this is a picture of how the king's palace was before the British destroyed it in 1900. So that was the king's palace. Your Majesty, we have the favorite game of the 15th king, the chess game. And this was the king's favorite game, being played with these beautiful symbols, being class symbols by the 15th king, King of Opoku II. And these are gold. Asante is the kingdom of gold. So Your Majesty, when you come home, you have to show you some gold. And these are the gold ore before they are being refined to this. So all these gold were gifts received by the 15th king from the mining companies. And here was a VIP section place. Here we have the effigy of our 14th king. He was called the 2-4 Prempeh II. He became king 1931 1917, and that's the picture of him when he was being installed at the age of 39. Beside him was our 12th queen mother, Nana Masewenya Kong. She ruled alongside with her brother. In our tradition, Your Majesty, whenever you see the king and the queen, they are not couples. It's either a mother and a son, or a sister and a brother, Your Majesty. Yeah.
Kumasi for the fourth time. I think the first time was when we came for the burial of Mrs. Appiah, and we've on almost each and every occasion I've had the honor of meeting you and benefiting from your wisdom and your prayers. I would like to thank you. The last time I was here was still the Khalifa of Tijani, but I've been dethroned as Emir. And I remember that you promised, you prayed, and you said you will go back to your throne. And I'm back here, alhamdulillah, my throne. I came for the Maulid of Sheikh Abdul Wadud, the Zainul Faida, that's it. The leader of Tijaniya here in Kumasi, which we have tonight. The Muslim community did me the honor of leading the prayers, Jumu'ah. And as usual, I could not come into Kumasi without coming to pay my respects and renew the fraternal relationships between Kano and Kumasi, which you had with my predecessor. I would like to introduce some of the members of my delegation. Some of them are your sons and grandsons. So, you know, this is our host, my chief of staff and uncle is the Galadima of Kano, Munir Sanusi, the son of Emir Sanusi the first. I was with him the last time. Yeah. Okay. Yes. And then that's my first son, the Chiroba of Kano, Munir Sanusi. That's my second son, the Tahida, Adam Sanusi. Okay, so Sheikh Abdullah Yabo is one of the leading scholars from Zamfara. So Majan Kano, Hamza Bayero, an uncle of mine. My principal private secretary, Asantehene, Sheikh Suraj Sanga, Khalifa of one of the leading Tijaniya families in Kano. Mallam one of the Tijaniya families as well in Kano. Sheikh Gadri and Imam and Khadi from Kano as well. Nick Ayusho, my principal, my private IPA, and these are your Damascene of Lagos. Yeah. Yes. And I hope I'll continue to keep the contact and be in touch. And to thank you, as usual, for your generosity, for your kindness, and for your friendship. Thank you.
The story was that my brother here had been deposed, and I said, no, you go back.
Joe.
And lo and behold, I was following the news, and then he went back to the position that I said belonged to him.
Joe.
So he's back here now, gracious, at the Emir. And want to assure you that I'll still continue to pray for you.
Joe.
You have a good heart, and that you've done so much for Nigeria that I still believe that you can still do so much also for the country,
Joe.
even in this position. So I would encourage you to please not to leave it to politicians, but continue to do the best that you can in terms of offering advice and direction
Joe.
for the country that we all have. If Nigeria prospers, Ghana prospers.
Joe.
If Ghana prospers, Nigeria prospers.
Joe.
It's people like you to be able to show the leading light. And then I believe in talking truth to power. And I don't mince my words at all, because I'm always straightforward to the point in terms of telling the truth.
Joe.
Facts are sacred. Truth is sacred. I don't mince it at all.
Joe.
Therefore, I also have that confidence and belief in you. And I would encourage you to still continue to do that, because Nigeria would always survive.
Joe.
It will survive the politics, it will survive everything.
Joe.
So please, it's your home anytime, and you're welcome anytime. I need to also make a trip to Kano this time.
You should.
Joe.
I need to make a
Joe.
And I'll let you know who would have bring and then I can.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you very much.
Joe.
The bodyguards. Okay.